Staying motivated in the face of uncertainty can be a tricky thing to deal with. It calls for a lot of zeal, a lot of willpower to stay motivated. I don't know what your story is. I don't know what circumstance you are facing personally, but according to my story, this period of lack, this period of having a lot to deal with, having a lot of financial issues, a lot of crisis in life, it has taught me a lot when it comes to life, when it comes to embracing life and accepting challenges. So, as personally, there are things that I do to stay motivated and keep pushing regardless of what I'm going through. So, normally, one thing that I've done for myself is acknowledge my emotions. Whatever emotions that I get on a daily, whatever kind of shift they come with here and there, could be positive or negative. I try to involve myself in them and feel, accept, and know that I am just a human and it is normal and it is not wrong to feel what I feel. So I have learned to tell myself that when things are really difficult, it is actually normal to cry. You could cry. Just find your soft spot and just cry out. You could pray about it. Most very, very important aspect, praying about it. But you could find also someone that you trust, you could share with the person and just pour out yourself. May not be everyone, but just having that one person that you trust and you could tell everything. To
Yes.
reframe my perspective, perspective basically means what you perceive or what you entail of a certain circumstance or someone or anything. So what you perceive as a person, what you think you're thinking about a certain circumstance in life. So I've tried to reframe it, to change it, to look at the positivity and less of the negativity. Because you say that, oh, now I have a lot of problems, oh, now I can't do anything with myself. But that's not true. There are actually a lot of positivity around to be embraced that, yes, I can't do this, I can't do that. But then what can I do with myself? What can I do with my life? There are many gifts and talents that we have personally that we just haven't explored. And it calls for a lot of exploration, a lot. You need to explore. You need to explore every field that comes around, everything that you find a little interesting. Just trying, giving it a try. I personally am trying out a lot of things. uh, I'm trying out YouTube, I'm trying out Forex, I'm trying out business. These are things that I didn't even think that they could even be an option for me. But you find yourself actually falling in love with one or two of them and you find that it's actually fun and it could turn out to be something that could add up to what you want to achieve in the near future. So just trying out a lot of things and just keeping it keeps you motivated that you can actually do something with your life. It gives you the hope that actually there is something that can be done with your soul. So just trying out will really push you far. So another is seeking guidance. Seeking guidance, it's like finding a support system. You don't really need, I personally don't have a lot of friends. I have my circle is really tidy. And it's not like, I'm not kind of friendly or what, but it's something that I decided that I keep my circle really small to just avoid a lot of drama. So finding just one person, could be two, that you look up to, that you think they are where you want to be or wherever you hope to be. So getting in touch with them and seeking some guidance from them is really key also. So as for me in business, I look up to a lot of ladies out there. I look up to I they're really countless. Like you really see these young ladies doing it, like killing it big in business, like the forex market. That ladies that are killing it big, you know. There are many people that I look up to personally. So whenever I open my phone and I have some data, I just go and watch a video. It there's a way it just keeps me going, and you look at their story, it's actually similar to where you are. They tell you how they started, and there is proof that actually this is where they started, this is how they were, and you look at the current and you're like, oh, so it means I'm not actually failing, but I'm actually in the journey. I'm actually in this journey that could push me to where I want to be. It could push me to where these people are actually, the people that I look up to. So having that mentor. You can never be an island on this world. That is not possible. You need to have people that you look up to, the people that you really hope to be like. You may not be everything, of course. You could even be better than them, but just having that hope that someone actually was like me, someone has actually broke like me at one point in life, but this is actually where God has taken them up to. So it is very important. So the last and the most important is prayer. Should have been my first, but it's actually prayer. If I don't know what to do, if you don't pray, but there is a way that I have learned to build this kind of bond with God. Like you wake up as a kind that wakes up and boom, you're off to whatever you want to do. So getting down on my knees each morning and every night during the day, it has built me to to allow God work, to accept God's plan, to allow God's plan to manifest in my life, to accept that God is actually doing something about my situation, and He is never late, He is always on time. So trusting in His time and using this period of my life to just build myself, to like focus on me, focus on personal development, focus on my bond with Christ, to focus on my spiritual life. It has really picked me up so much because I was at the point of, that this kind of depression, like, but just reading the Bible and having time to meditate, having time to share the word with people, a few friends here and there. It has really put me up to another level, a next level that I didn't even expect. There's a it has erased that negative kind of mind, and it has brought in this kind of new thinking, new kind of thinking, a thinking of abundance. That there is abundance. He's a God of abundance. If He can create the world, the heavens and the earth, I mean, what can't He do really? So that's how I'm managing. That's how I'm keeping motivated. And aside from that, I read a lot of books. I read a lot. I don't know if I have any. I have actually one already here. Yeah, so this is what I was reading, and I think I'm almost done with it. Yeah. So that's how I basically keep myself motivated. You could share in the comment section how best you keep motivated during a certain time of your life. Maybe you had it back then and you're now better. How did you handle, how did you manage to pass through a circumstance that was really a headache? Circumstance that you thought was never going away. How did you deal with it?